Alright, welcome back to Justice Brothers, part 2 of Devil May Cry 4. I was about to say 5, we're not there yet.
No, we're a long way from Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah, just so you guys know, we're doing this, is this supposed to be, this is the way, yeah, you explain
Yeah,
Daniel.
so let me explain. So the reason why we're starting with 4 is because my whole goal, like I said in the first video, my whole goal is to convince Derry that it's a good game and why I enjoyed this series. And I started with 4. There's a reason why Nero is my favorite character. Because yeah, my cousin was the one who introduced me to the Devil May Cry series and decided with 4. So I gotta start with 4 as well to show Derek that it's a good game.
Now, I am once again saying I don't have any problems with Devil May Cry. I just had no experience with the series, and that's the same with Daniel Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm doing it from 1 to all the way to because this will be the latest 3, which who knows when the hell we're getting to 3. That's another story.
Yeah,
but don't worry about that. Right now, I'm doing 1 just because. Technically, the first time I played Kingdom Hearts was Kingdom Hearts 2, but I didn't even play Kingdom Hearts 2. I played the final boss fight on my cousin's copy, and that was it. And I just remember beating it a lot because that was really the only thing I could do in the save because I didn't know how to work a save file. I think I probably played like the first. I kind of spoiled a little. I did play like the first part of 2, but like I did not know what the fuck I was doing. So that's why I'm just going in chronological order, but well, not chronological, in the order the games came out. Because to me, that's what I feel more comfortable with, and that's kind of how when I got back into the series, I started playing them again.
By the way, so I mentioned in the first part that you know, with the new ability of
I kind of realized what you're about to talk about.
Yeah, with Nero's you know, devil arm being to reach out and do jumping puzzles. This is the one of the main puzzles I haven't still done because it's annoying, and as you can tell, I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do because you get to there and then all of a sudden.
I know what you're supposed to do, and I know you know what you're supposed to do. It's just how did you get to that?
Yeah, how to
part?
execute it. Because here's the thing, you only get one jump, which is that. Like you only get one jump in midair, and once you're doing that, and that's it. I cannot jump again, and I cannot move in midair. Like so, I can't. So you see, like you'll see that there's a little ledge like opening there, but I cannot move in midair. The game does not allow me to. So it's like, is this me trying to like figure out stuff like, wait, am I supposed to do like this first or this? Like I'm trying to.
But if you're like stuck in midair like this, are you able to attack?
No, yeah, you can attack. So
maybe it wants you to attack.
I remember trying doing that, but then but this was like, I figured I only thought of that like late. So this like kind of first 5 minutes, I'm just attempting it, and I eventually give up because I'm like, okay, no, this is taking too much time. I'm like, fuck this, and that happens too. Where like if I did miss jump, I will go all the way down. I'm like, okay, fuck, great, I gotta do this again.
There was no way you could land on that platform all the way on the right there.
I tried doing that. I tried doing that, and it does not allow me to. But yeah, like as you can tell, I'm just failing, and I'm like too. As you know, Derek, I'm too stubborn to give up, unless it was like, you know.
Nah, I'm a bitch. But that's mainly when it comes to fighting bosses. If I fight you and you one-shot me, alright, I'm out.
Yeah. Like,
alright, I'm just gonna be alright, folks, with you.
Yeah, but like as you can tell, I'm just being stubborn, be like, oh yeah, no, but like I'm getting this, I'm trying to get this. But this is just one of like some of the many
stuff like that. I am stubborn, but not in ways like this. Like I honestly, after the first couple tries, I probably would have given up. I don't like parkour like that.
I would have too, and this is one of the stuff that annoys me is that you can fall all the way down if you like, you know, do that. Which, and by the way, this is a special edition, so this didn't really have some of the problems of where the lock screen, like the lock on thing, would actually switch into like something that you didn't want. Like so as you can, like I remember playing it as a kid. This part was kind of annoying because there was times where instead of locking onto the one above, it would lock onto the previous one, so I would just keep going down. And it was so annoying as a kid, so I was like, No, I'm not going down. I'm trying to go up, and it's still like I'm still pressing circle like that. Pretty much that would happen like where,
Yeah, you basically went completely backwards.
yeah. Like that happened a lot in the older version. Like, well, at least when I played it, it was like, okay, no, like I don't want this. But, yeah, and a little secret. I kind of went on a little more than I should have because trying to keep the video longer. But
Good ass.
but
Not like we get any monetization yet.
I mean,
That's yeah, we probably ain't getting any for a long fucking time.
oh yeah, no, we're definitely not. But yeah, either way, like
Especially, I keep cursing like a little fucker.
curse more than, and yeah, this is what I was trying. Like I did your strategy of like that you said, like trying to attack. But yeah, no, there's Nero can't actually like because you saw like he can attack up and send enemies upwards like that, but he cannot do that midair. I could have done that midair move like that he does where he goes a little bit up. But yeah, now you think about it, I should have. And here comes the first sign of this gameplay, of recording this gameplay. So during this gameplay, you'll see me pause at random times and pause for a long time because my Elgato did not like my TV. It would actually lose the signal from the PlayStation to the TV, or just like mess up like the coloring, so like it'll just be all static and weird looking. So in order to fix that, or at least what I figured that I can do to fix that is I have to turn off my TV and just turn it back on, and it will fix the coloring. But as you can see, it wasn't permanent. So it wasn't a permanent fix, but yeah. So
I was gonna say because it was like that outrageous and like to like cut from here, but it didn't look that bad. So honestly,
yeah, no, like as you will see, like
if you get any more of these people, you're free to skip 10 seconds. I always do that.
yeah, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but you'll see
Unless
that
you're just listening to this as background noise like we usually do, in which
Yeah.
case that's perfectly fine. Then you
Keep
can just ignore what we're talking about. Then
keep on playing whatever game you're playing in the while we're in the background.
watch out, he's behind you.
Oh yeah, watch out for that character. Watch out for that enemy. Oh yeah, wait, I don't trust that enemy right there. Like I don't trust that dude. He's a suspicious looking fucker.
Fuck, they playing Skyrim or some bullshit.
I don't know. They could be playing Skyrim. They could be playing Witcher. They could be playing any like RPG game. But yeah. But yeah, I was gonna mention. So I did, because I know this game, or I play this game a lot. There's moments where I actually try to attack enemies or move through the Elgato system, like the playback thing, which is a little delayed. Like I think it's like a 3 or 5 second delay. So like my movements wouldn't be like on point, but yeah, it's still like I tried to make it look entertaining and stuff. But
Yeah.
and now you finally get a different variant enemy.
Yeah, have we been fighting like the same enemies? So I honestly haven't. been
Yeah,
noticing.
like so far throughout until this point, you're fighting all scarecrows. It just they try to make a cutscene where like, oh, now instead of the scarecrows with blades on their hands or as arms, you have blades on their feet.
Yeah, I was like, why is this guy wearing a dick blade? Like,
Yeah, but
it's like, okay, you got your motorbike sword, you got your keyblade, and now you got your dick blade, and then these guys are ice blades.
yeah,
Generic ass of it. Now you couldn't use an ice axe, be different.
no, this was like I think 2008, I want to say, when the first game released, like the original one. Maybe like that, but blades were a thing. Blades were a favorite.
Well, blades were a thing everywhere. I'm just saying.
Exactly. You're complaining
They're a
about why
thing
is it?
now.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still. But yeah, so that was the first variation, different enemy that you fight in the game.
That enemy was very feisty.
Yes, very.
I'm
feisty.
guessing
Very-
that's like you get red orbs for standing on the pillar. It's like a challenge.
Yeah,
or
because
shit.
no, it was like I told you before in the old one, in the other video. Yeah, Nero's, there's different like hidden locations for like red orbs, but also like blue lore fragments, and Nero's arm kind of detects that because
Okay.
that's like a different that's a gameplay wise thing, not lore wise.
I honestly haven't been paying attention to his arm like that, so if his arm has been glowing, I haven't noticed.
Yeah.
Hey, you talk about people not being able to tell his arm, and it's like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm doing a pretty good job at not seeing what his arm is.
Yeah, true. And you get the first sexual character in Devil May Cry, or in Devil May Cry 4 in this game. I mean, there's always that, you know, you had Trish and you had ladies in the other games, but yeah, you have this lady.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you won't mind. A lot of viewers won't mind as well because of how she's you know, moving. But I think this is actually the only like kind of sexual fucking cutscene like that, as you can tell.
To be honest, this reminds me, like, people compare God of War and Devil May Cry a lot. This honestly kind of like shows how like the two series change between their kind of reboots.
Yeah.
And yes, I know Devil May Cry 5 and God of War are continuations. They're not reboots. They're kind of but they're rebranding the series, and
Yeah.
they do a pretty good job about this. And I know they don't really do this with the women as much in their games.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't think God of War had any women in the game. No, it had a
No,
fucking,
yeah, it had
what was her name? I forgot.
Fe-
I forgot. Freya.
Freya. There you go. Yeah, Freya.
Okay, I was about to say, like, I honestly could not remember her name.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and you can tell the people who made the series, they kind of, I would say matured, just because
Yeah, definitely.
yes, they were adults, but I think what they were trying to go for, like, the teen route of, like, what teens think is cool, and then they know their fans matured. The
Yeah.
game, you can tell these games matured afterwards.
Yeah.
Coming from.
It's
And like
strange.
they do add a little twist
No
with
matter
her
the number
because
you kill.
you'll see like later on in the game, which by the way, yeah, like another reason, another shot for the teens.
And I'll leave
but
that
yeah.
chore to you.
Yeah,
I got some
you can
personal
tell, like, with some of those games, like, it's like, okay, you know who their
I'll
target
join
audience is.
We'll take
Yeah.
care of them.
And I think with Devil May Cry, I think it kind of always been until DMC5, and
Savior be
all
with
the
you
games
on
were kind of
your
targeted towards teens because hack and slash, just fighting demons for
Blood,
blood, yeah.
sex everywhere, like fucking like
Yeah,
that.
sexy
you're,
women,
You're,
like-
you're a teen. That's basically a Good Friday for you.
Yes. And you can see why I love the games.
Meanwhile, I'm over here playing my fucking Final Fantasy. Like, oh, when is it my turn to attack? Stop killing me!
And I'm over here in the opposite spectrum. I'm killing everybody.
Yeah,
I am the god.
having fun over here. Meanwhile, fucking Ganryu's beating my ass to hell.
Yeah.
And yes, I know Ganryu's a fucking thing. I did not get on my shit. You piece of shit.
But yeah. Another thing, like, one thing like I kind of like, it definitely shows its age with this game is that you can tell. How do you know where to go? There's no direction. Like, there's not telling you, oh, you need to go. You need to.
Kingdom Hearts
find a
1,
way."
Daniel.
I mean,
Kingdom Hearts 1.
I know.
Like I said,
like-
like, to you guys watching this, we started recording this before we started Kingdom Hearts 1, even though Kingdom Hearts is the first thing that went up.
Yeah.
We're talking in future, in past tense, obviously, so.
Yeah. But I know Kingdom Hearts 1 is an old game as well, and I'm pretty sure.
Basically, most of Kingdom Hearts 1, Daniel, is
Okay.
where the fuck do I go?
Okay. Like, at least with this.
Thank
like,
God every other game afterwards fixes that shit.
Yeah. I mean, but you see, this is the 4th installment of the game, and it's still doing that. Like, it's kind of a problem.
I still haven't beaten. Speaking of like not getting my ass beat, I still haven't beaten Emerald Weapon.
Yeah.
I'll say this, Daniel. If you know, 9 years from now, when the remake finishes and they put Emerald Weapon in and it's amazing,
Yeah.
if I do beat Emerald Weapon, by law I have to play 7 original and I have to beat Emerald Weapon. If I haven't done that by then.
Yeah.
Alright. But if I don't beat Emerald Weapon in part 17 of the remake,
Yeah.
then I'm not fighting him in the original 7. That's the only fucker I haven't beat. I beat Ruby. I beat pretty much every other enemy that's optional, that's different. There isn't that many besides Ruby and Emerald. Emerald's the only one that beat my ass that I don't feel like going back. And I know the strategies to beat Emerald. They just take a long time to get to.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like doing that. Emerald is not just to, if I ever do get to original 7 remake, Emerald is not a fun fight. Once you know how to beat it, you're just, it's like a fight, every fight in Persona or Shin Megami Tensei, the fight just goes on forever. And the only difference is it's not fun.
Yeah. I think that's another reason why, there's no difference between you and me. You play where you fight bosses that takes forever. I fight bosses that.
Well, that's if you play the turn-based fucking games.
So yeah.
Like the action games I do like, they're not as bad.
Yeah. But I also want to point out too, like, I don't just play like action games. Of course, I play like all types of games, but as a child growing up, action games were the games that I kind of grew up with. So that's why, and hence DMC, and then why, and you'll see later with Resident Evil. I think, I'm not sure. Oh, I have a list of games that I want to show and play throughout the game.
I lift things up and put them down.
Yes. Which, by the way,
that's the only thing I could have thought when I saw that shit.
Which, by the way, I wasn't supposed to have the ability by this time of the game. That's later on.
I can see that.
Yeah. There's tons of abilities I have already in the game.
Can't wait for again to tell you how old this recording is. Can't wait for Remind DLC comes out. Get it? Oh, keep running the being fucking. I still have to go collect this shit to get fuck that. The minute I do the pretty much playthrough, which I'm probably gonna be recording.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna keep for the longest.
Yeah.
That shit is gonna. I'm just gonna have all the weapons that Keyblades on the New Game Plus, which means, and to make that up, I will be playing Critical New Game Plus, so I will be getting one shot most of the time. So at least I'm not that overpowered, and I'll try my hardest not to use Ultimate Weapon. Keep and Oblivion haven't came out obviously yet, so if they're overpowered, I'm gonna use them. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But if they're not, hey, more the merrier.
Yeah, and I didn't really mind with like knowing that, oh, you know, I have Nero's, I have almost all of Nero's like abilities already, like by this time of this game, because Nero, like as you can tell, like Nero doesn't have that much combos, which there's another jumpy puzzle kind of scenario that is annoying, and it did not help that my TV was going against me because so you'll see, well, I'll just tell you now. So if you mess up and you fall down to that area again, waves of enemy spawns, or one wave of enemy spawns. So like you'll see, I fall down, and then like in come enemies, and it happens every single time you fall down. So I think I fell down like a couple of times. I think like 5 times in total, because of one, like messing up, like of my own doing, and 2, my TV going against me.
Yeah, I thought I saw like you guys probably gonna see it again. That's just the going down messed up. It did start a little bit there.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it was more happening when you were platforming than just down here.
Yeah. No, it was actually kind of doing fine when I was fighting. Later on, it doesn't really do that. But yeah, it's just whenever I'm platforming, for some reason my TV wants to go against me. Be like, hey, you want to go this in one go? Yeah, hell no. You're doing this like 5 different times. So yeah, but it does get annoying. Like you'll see it gets a little bit repetitive because I fall down in the same area, I think like twice, and it's just the same enemies. I think when I fall down in a different like spot, a different they'll spawn in a different area. So like at least they you know, they did that, like to kind of keep it a little different. But yeah, here, like it wants to, like, you know, not work with me on TV, so I tried to go after, like I tried to look through the Elgato, did not work out. So yeah, and you can see, like, again, trying to iterate, like the reason why I didn't mind, or I didn't see a problem with Nero having almost all his abilities at this time of the game is because I don't like he doesn't have that much ability to do. He has his just lift him up and put him in the ground. His like combo of like those flashes. He has that slash like that move. He doesn't have that much like to go for.
So now like fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 Ultimate up there. No, excuse me while I was screwing with everything on screen.
Yeah. Like I at least try to I did try to show like okay I know what I'm doing by like putting these combos together, but it's not much. So and my attempt number 3 with this shit. Luckily I think this is the only one that like it's a jumping puzzle you have to pass in order to progress.
I'm assuming those spikes on the ceiling are for show. If you do jump too high, you will hit your head on them.
Yes, and you will take damage.
I figured as much. I was like, okay, there's no way that's just for show.
Yeah, no. And again, here's another example. My TV fucking wanted to go against me.
Honestly, I could have taken that as you just being like, I'm not trying to fuck up here. I honestly, you didn't say anything. I just would have been like, you're just waiting to get the time.
Yeah, and I forgot that happens as well, where like in this section, if you don't go fast enough, some of them will just go off and on again, instead of just moving in one direction. But yeah. That time the game fucked me over, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, fuck you too, game. I think a lot of, oh yeah, so, you know, I've said it before that I'm very stubborn with stuff, so some of the secret missions that I know I can do, I've played over, like I would fail and then do it over again, like in this playthrough, because I'm like, no, I know I can do this, let me do this, and yeah, so, like, that's enough, like, you'll see me, like, replaying the secret mission instead of just giving up, being like, okay, no, I can't do this, like, I can't go through this, so, but yeah. Yeah. Just trying to adjust myself, but yeah, that time I didn't just like yeah, no.
Didn't even try. Just like you know what? You know what? I'm a little bored. Let me just kill some motherfucker. I hate you guys.
Yeah. But I also I remember I did purposely because as you can tell with the little gauge underneath my health bar, I do have the double trigger activated, or I could use it, but I purposely just didn't use it throughout until I get to the part where I unlock it, because just like to kind of give myself show that okay, I'm not trying to be overpowered like I could. Yeah, that time you saw I jumped, I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. And I think I did this. Okay, no, this game likely fucked up. Yeah, that I was afraid that I fucked up that part, because you saw I was like in that angle, and like yeah, no. There. And yeah, so now up here, which, as you can, I still don't know how to get up there because, I think you can tell. No, I didn't do it, but there's been times where, okay, so I did go back, but yeah, I would try to go, that was me trying to attack up and see if I could do something for now. Still haven't figured out how to do that part because, like, I don't know how. I think there's an ability that I can unlock to,
Do you not look things up on YouTube?
I try not to, no.
I do. That's why if I find something too fucking difficult, like shit like that, I just look up. I'm like, fuck this.
No, I'm just more.
I don't got time for this, and if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. But something cool that something positive I can say about this game, like to kind of again show why it's a good game.
Yeah, I hope we don't sound like we're being negative.
Yeah, like we played a lot of games and like. We know, we know most of the games that we like. There are gonna be flaws that we will see, and we'll definitely like acknowledge it. But you know, we still like it doesn't just because we acknowledge all the bad stuff about the game doesn't mean we don't enjoy it or you know actually think it's a good game. But like to keep with the positive going, yeah. So each enemy that you face, like each variant of enemies, so like the scarecrows, I think I forgot what those things called. I think frost, like something or just frost, and other enemies that you'll see later on. Dante has a different animation for each of their when he does his devil arm move. So like with the scarecrows, they're the generic ones. So you know, obviously.
Are you talking about like actually Dante later on, or are you talking about Nero?
I mean Nero right now. God damn it! I don't know why I keep doing that. But yeah, Nero with his devil arm, his devil bringer, he has a different animation for each of the enemies. So the scarecrows, you know, slamming down. The ice stews, he swings them around. I believe there's no. So like, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there's only one enemy, the manifestos. I think they're like the cloudy enemies that they don't have an animation. It's mainly because their whole stick is they're fly around and they can go through stuff. So obviously his arm cannot pick them up. And you saw like earlier that I shot something and it had text. Yeah, so those shield things, you know, they're placed around different areas of the mission, and some of them that aren't unlocked you can't hit because they're meant for Dante. So the red ones were for Dante, blue ones are for Nero. So, yeah. And one annoying thing about these guys is that if you just attack them like just regularly like this, they don't flinch. You actually have to get them up in the air.
Oh, so they basically have like they're immune to stagger on the ground.
Yeah. Which actually, now that I remember,
I don't see anything like that. I feel like okay, you don't get staggered by a couple of my hits, but you shouldn't just be immune to all of my hits.
yeah, no, like obviously they take damage, but you know they just don't
Oh
stagger.
no, I know.
So, like, yeah.
If we get the Breath by Sleep, trust me, we're basically gonna be encountering that whole game is basically now. What if the enemy just didn't get stunned? The game.
Yeah. But yeah, so this reminds me now. I remember because I looked this up. So the whole intention for Nero and like the gameplay about it is that, or the unique kind of personality that Nero has is that they wanted him to have, is that they wanted Nero to be more like floating in the air type attacks. So that explains why with these guys when they don't stagger in the ground, but you can still knock them all, like you know, bring them up and do attacks and they'll get stunned.
So his combat's focused more around aerial combat, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Would you say his combat's a little floaty? Like he's
Yeah, he was designed that way to be a little more floatier than Dante. So like, as you can tell, like
I mean, for that, you say he's mostly floaty. He doesn't seem that floaty, like
Yeah.
in the air at least. Like, cause when I think of like, we'll get to like floaty combat when we get to like if we ever get to like first class speak and that shit. Because that combat is very floating, especially Kingdom Hearts 3.
I think like with Ventus and
And like I know we mentioned it like this showing game. Daniel does have knowledge on first class speak, but like same thing like how I have knowledge on Devil May Cry.
Yeah, like
5. That doesn't mean like we know the series. I know that doesn't negate the point of why we're doing this.
Yeah, like I do like we mentioned. So I do know some knowledge of Kingdom Hearts and everything. Like I'm not totally clueless, but it's not like. But I have never actually played the game for myself and seen like everything that happens.
Trust me, I talk about these games enough. He definitely knows about some of the things,
Yeah.
whether he wants to or not.
Yeah, sadly. But yeah, I know I've seen a gameplay bit of like with Ventus fighting, and I know what you mean. Like he doesn't seem that floaty, but like compared to Dante, where his whole stick is switching weapons out while in combat, which is on the ground, compared to Nero, which he actually has some attacks that are good for aerial attacks. That was the main point that they were trying to give, and yeah, this was me trying to find like where that beeping or where that hidden place was, which was somewhere here. I found it in the next mission that I did, but yeah. I think here as well is like where yeah, the TV kind of messed up on me again. I know there's several times, yeah, where I just try to play it off and be like, oh, I'm checking my abilities and shit, but no, it's really my TV.
Well, you could have done that, but then you just want to go ahead and like give yourself away.
Yeah, like I could have done that, but I was like, here's the thing, why? There's really no point.
But at that point, what's the point of you like doing your? I guess it's like they got something to look at, so it's like,
Yeah,
don't
like,
shut
you
the
know,
fuck up, Daniel.
Yeah,
Bitch.
I should. Right.
He's-
But yeah, see, that's a tag for.
So I'm guessing are all of these attacks? Are these
are all
anything
the-
that he would have at this point, or are these all just the attacks you got from beating the game?
That's all the attack from playing the
Okay,
game.
so
yeah.
there's a lot of the stuff that he wouldn't have at this point.
Yeah, like like all the like combo B, C, and D. That's all the stuff that I got. A he comes with, you know, obviously because he needs a combo move. But yeah, and but other than that, you know. And again, this is where like another point where the TV went against me when it comes to combat, because at this part, it kept wanting to screw me over. But yeah.
Didn't figure this guy for a book.
That's a great way to flip through a book. Just
I know, right? Just with a
use
gun.
your gun. Hello, giant
That's one way to
knight.
get yourself shot.
It's Meta Knight from Devil May Cry.
And Meta Knight, and he only grew like
You
7
after this guy
feet.
too, or just so you
Yeah.
catch some demons.
But yeah, this was also, this is kind of like a story kind of, this kind of more like story point. But
Huh?
so as you can tell, that suit of armor kind of resembles somewhat of like an angel. You'll see like he has the ability to fly, that enemy. But yeah, so.
You wanna fight? Come on.
But yeah, that whole like to kind of spoil a bit of the story from this point. That is not obviously that's a demon possessing armor, but it's meant to look like an angel. So to kind of help the order out, but they're like, oh, they're supposed to be good. They're
Like
not.
right in there. Just
I know,
slip that
like,
right in there. That's
Again, another variation of an enemy's attack,
Okay.
or like Nero's devil arm, which again, you know.
Don't you love it when you're like using attack and you think they're a boss and then it's just a basic enemy?
Yeah. Again, yeah, TV kept messing up, so I'm like pausing at random times. Which if it
Hopefully
didn't
this
happen.
is- by the way, we hope this is all fixed later. Hopefully
Yeah,
this should be
I
like
know
the
this
last
is-
episode
I
that like it
think-
really acts up like this, and not like the episode after this one. It should
Well, yeah, hopefully.
there shouldn't be many more episodes where this happens. Obviously, you guys saw the first one was pretty.
Well,
As far as I remember, there wasn't anything going on with it, and it
Yeah,
should just
it's-
be like these couple episodes that just have that
I
slight
think,
issue. So
I
might
know,
probably
because I'm pretty sure we're like releasing the episode based on the length of how this footage is. We have, I think, 2 more footages that are like this. So I'll try to. So yeah, I think like probably the next 2 episodes after this are gonna be like that, where I pause at random moments like this. And it was, trust me, it was annoying for me as well to play this, to have like my TV either just lose signal for some reason or just trying to play through like distorted vision. But yeah. Okay, but yeah, and a little bit of the lore wise to kind of to show more. So in Devil May Cry 1, Virgil wasn't really shown as much. Like, you know, for people who are fans of the series, it was Milo Angelos, I think. I know it's Angelos, and I forgot the first name. Like Milo, I know it starts with an M. Like Milo Angelos, I think. These, let me look up really quick on my phone. Enemy types. Because they do actually have Angelos in the name as well. There's something Angelos, so let me look up.
I'm trying to see because I remember like about like voice actor stuff, and I was like, let me because we met Kyrie, and I forgot to look for Kyrie's voice actor. Let me see if she done anything that I know. Let's see. She voiced a couple characters in space. She voiced
Mai Natsumi from Blade Blue Cross Knight. Anything I would know. She's pretty prominent voice actor from what I've done, mainly like in anime, but not. I don't see her doing a lot of big stuff. She voices Tarja in Fire Emblem Warriors. Oh, voiced Nikon in P3.
But okay, so yeah, the enemies that I'm fighting in this one are Bianco Angelos, and the whole lore behind it is that these Angelos are from Virgil's alternate version in Devil May Cry 1, Milo's Angelos, because in little spoiler, but yeah, Devil May Cry 1, you're fighting this occurring character that pops up is Milo Angelos that you, as Dante, you keep fighting, and it's revealed that it was actually Virgil, Dante's brother or twin brother.
That I actually do kind of remember, because I remember like during the time of Devil May Cry 5, I actually did see a lore video. Also, speaking of the voice of Kitty, she actually voices Hinata
Oh shit!
from Naruto, so that's interesting.
Oh, yeah,
Mainly it
that's
shows them from the Boruto movie and Day Naruto became Hokage short. But,
No.
so I don't know if she ever voiced her in the full show, but she does a lot of. She's done a lot of smaller projects, I would say. Nothing. She hasn't been in that many big things.
And
Yeah. From what I put the voice actor here, I didn't even say her name now. Stephanie Shen. Yeah, she has a fucking catalog. I'll say that much. She has a fucking resume when it comes to voice acting, but she doesn't do that much. A lot of, to me at least, big things. Like I see a lot of cartoons, a lot of animes. None of them I watched, so I can't really tell you much about that.
But and to redeem myself with the fan base, it was not Milo, it's Nilo Angelos. I was close, but you know.
Look at this guy, he doesn't even know what Devil May Cry lore.
Listen, there's a lore. Like, I played these games when I was, what, like 10, I believe, maybe around there. I'm not sure. My memory's hazy. It was a dark time. And
Meanwhile, you're just standing there, but just like,
yeah,
God. Oh, okay.
yeah, it was just stuttering, but I did think I remember, yeah, my TV fucking up.
Neil, it looks like to me Neil's just standing there like, does anybody else know that?
Yeah, like I don't see that happen.
I was about to say that. All right, here comes the secret boss of the game.
Yes, these gyros, because that's what they're called, gyros.
That totally looks safe.
Yeah, that's totally safe. Yeah, and I think I saw like obviously trying to be in a little bit of a completionist, trying to get all these abilities, but yeah. But that's another thing too, that you see Caliber is another mid-air move that he could do to again further more his floatiness that
So I'm assuming like there are some moves you keep with you, but you don't get every single move in the game. Like there are still moves you have to unlock as per requirement.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Like I know like as you've seen with Devil May Cry 5, like the game has like all the DMC games have a lot of replayability, because as you saw with, I didn't unlock every game or every ability throughout the first game playthrough. I could still go back, keep all my abilities, and see if I can unlock.
You say a lot of replayability. The only thing I remember people doing when Devil May Cry 5 came out was people going, how short of time can they beat Virgil as Dante?
Yeah.
And I think the shortest I saw was 5 seconds.
Yeah, but there's even an achievement for, I don't know if you know this, there's even an achievement in Devil May Cry 5 where if you beat Virgil's I forgot Virgil's demon stuff, like when in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I can remember. It's something with it like ukulele, some shit like that.
Yeah, we call them ukulele.
Fucking
Which, by the
no,
way,
I don't think anybody really cares, because that was just big demon guy. I honestly don't think anybody can play
Yeah.
him.
Like, and Devil May Cry standards, that was just another.
Bro, I was ready, honestly, for him to do the freaking Hulk shit, just slam it on the ground and just start boom, boom, booming his ass.
I think that's actually an animation for one of the other enemies that you'll fight later on. But yeah, because I remember, I know Nero does that shit where like he does a Hulk and just bash like bomb, 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 like that.
I am Hulk and you are my Loki.
Yes. But yeah, there's a trophy for beating ukulele guy as Nero in the beginning of the game. And the only way you can do it is you have to go. I think you have to unlock Son of Sparta mode, where I think where and all the enemies can get hit by can die in one hit, but so can you.
Yeah, I know that.
So,
mode.
yeah.
That I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. And that was the only way you could.
And I know there's a mode in Devil May Cry called Heaven and Hell where I think that's what that was.
Yeah. Okay. So
Heaven and Hell.
I think that's.
I think that's what it is, probably in early games, but you say it's called Son of Sparta, that's probably what it's called in 5.
Yeah, because I know. Yeah.
So I remember hearing about it. For anybody asking, the only reason I know about that was because because again, the new Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC hasn't came out yet. They're having like the light mode and the dark mode where you can kill things in one hit or you can die in one hit. And people are like, can I fuse this together to create Heaven and Hell mode? And I'm just like, why would you do this to yourself?
Yes. I think it probably is called Heaven and Hell mode, and I'm just thinking of Son of Sparta because that is a name for a difficulty for most of these games, which I think is like the next difficulty on like medium. But so this part of the game is just a little bit of a puzzle because you have to find 4 of these gyros to unlock this door to fight the next boss. And as you can tell, these gyros have kind of a physics of their own, or they follow the physics, which is if you hit a corner, even if it's just like a little bit of the corner, it's gonna go backwards or bounce around. Yeah.
So let me just throw it completely away from where I wanted to go.
Exactly.
So you're actually trying to do it on purpose?
No, that I was doing. Well,
Okay.
other than like the grabbing and being on the edge, like I was, because yeah, I sometimes forget. Oh, I need to let go of lock on in order to do that arm. But yeah, a lot of.
And now I have a new toy to play with.
Yeah, I honestly love this part of the game because you can just like freaking do that. They all die in like pretty much one hit.
Oh, that didn't even realize there were enemies up there.
Yeah, there was, but not anymore.
Yeah, there was.
It's like, oh, the battle music is starting? Alright, bet. But yeah, I think I was like going back to
The demons sitting there like, why do I hear boss music?
yeah.
Why do I hear Rose's blades?
But by the way, you cannot control more than one gyro. It's only one at a time. So I remember I'm just going back just
He said no.
to nah.
You go ahead.
Like, bitch, I'm telling you to go.
Like after you?
Yeah.
What do you mean I control one of them at a time? Like,
Yeah, so you see that gyro is on having the fire on
so
it.
you can like
You-
toss it anywhere, can you? Yeah.
No, like
So-
that's staying in put. Like
Yeah,
it's
no.
on, yeah, so like
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't knock, do some Beyblade shit and like
Yeah,
knock one
no.
into the other.
yeah, no, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
And me delicately putting that together. But yeah, and now it's saying, oh, now there's 3, but there's only 1 left. Yeah, no shit.
You don't say, you freaking statue ass motherfucker.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you noticed earlier in the video, but yeah, I went in this room and I was like, oh shit, no, this is the wrong room. Because I know this room is I need to go in here later on.
Might be the wrong room, but fuck it, there's still niggas trying to kill you.
Yeah. No, like this was early on, like, and the enemies didn't spawn in, but yeah, it's like so. You know, when you go enter a room and an enemy spawns, you know you're in the right area.
I would assume so. That's kind of so a lot of like, oh, things trying to kill me. All right, I'm here.
Yep. which yeah, so on something that's kind of annoying as well, but kind of good for the game as well. Yeah, those shields aren't for show. They can block your devil arm. So it's not like, oh, that devil arm move is like impossible to unlock or unblockable, but
Yeah, so it's not overpowered. Like
Yeah.
the enemies can and will counter it.
yeah. But as you can see,
And Nero just somehow ripped the fucking spear out of the dude's hand. Okay.
yeah,
You know, you do you, Nero.
when he has a devil arm, he can pretty much do whatever he wants.
And that's why that's why Virgil just came in. Hey, I yeeped that shit right
Yeah.
off his fucking body.
See that the devil arm, yeah, Virgil was like, "No, I'm taking this toy away from you." Like, no, Dad, I love this toy. Like, no, I'm taking it away from you. You spoiled ass bitch.
I just love the way he yeeped the fuck out of him. You know, he just literally just grabbed his arm and just like yeep and just threw him right across the fucking garage.
Yeah. And yeah, there's another thing that like supposed to help you out. Like, oh, if you don't know what to do, you know, just do this. Here's a little hint.
Alright, so thing blocks any projectiles from you.
Yeah. And yeah, so you just like it's not that hard like to figure out. And here comes another secret mission. I think this is, if I remember correctly, I think this is one that I just kept doing.
And now we fade to purple.
Yes. Yep, okay, this is the one that I kept doing. So the whole mission is you have to do those it says midair buster 5 times, which yeah, the buster is Nero grabbing the enemy and throwing it in the ground. So I need to do it 5 times, but here's the thing. Sometimes yeah, I didn't figure out what was the buster at first. As you can see, that's what I did. And I figured out, oh shit, okay, I need to do that. And yeah, it's just me trying to do that 5 times. But as you can tell, enemies don't want to help me out, and Nero doesn't want to stay in the air for that long. But it was like the reason I do like some of these secret missions because
This is one that at least seems doable. Like it's just more so you just gotta.
and it's also kind of a way to help you. Which, by the way, yeah, those fuckers can counter, as you saw with like the glass breaking shit, like kind of animation.
I didn't see that.
They try to steal hits move outside skill, except he's only blocking. And yeah, there's a type of secret mission where yeah, those enemies will keep spawning to fail like doing that. Which I realized, and I was like, oh shit, okay, so I need to like not kill these enemies that much. But yeah, these secret missions are they're kind of a way to enhance your skill in the game. Like it's a fun way to do it.
Oh, so just has a good time too.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, oh, I wonder if I can do this. But just some things for the fans to do. Like,
Yeah.
no harm in that.
And it also gives like action to place to areas of the game where it's like it's not that much like stuff going on. So let's have some fun and kill some enemies, or like give it a challenge. And, yeah, like a lot of like I saw.
I'm guessing the window to do it goes down pretty time to do it. Like,
Yeah,
you
a
have to
little
be more
bit.
precise each time.
Yeah, and I almost did it that time. I was like, okay, no, that got me angry. But yeah, it's like you don't really notice it, but yeah, when I'm playing the game, the input to pull them up and then do the buster is a little delay. There's a little delay, so like you'll pick that up when you play the game, and you'll see that. But yeah, so like it's a way, like it's the way to show like, oh, this game can be a little complicated at times as well.
Wow, even in the not fighting games, there's still input delay in Capcom games. That's crazy.
Yep. Because yeah, like I'm not like okay. like grab them, go to Buster right away, like as an input. It has to be. It's a little bit timed to do it. But you see, as a master of the game, I do this very well.
What the tempo you want? 200 right here?
Nah, there's only a 10-3, but
Oh, you're saying tempo 3.
Okay, and I think, yeah, there you go. I did it.
Wow, only took in 12 tries. That's crazy.
And yeah, this is supposed to give you the blue orb fragment, but I already played. As you can tell, I already beat this mission, so it only gave me a red orb. But yeah.
It could be like that.
Oh yeah, and then if I didn't mention this too, but in the shop with where you can buy skills, you can also buy items, but it's kind of a like secret rule, like an unspoken rule of not using items in the game for Devil May Cry. Because
in the fan base?
Yeah, in the fan base, because whenever you use an item, like as you saw, like every mission at the end gives you a score. It has a bonus and penalty section, and that's when you use an item. They actually kind of lower that rating when you use an item.
Well, see, this is the part where I just say fuck the rating, and I just use whatever items I want because I'm trying to beat the game, bitch. I'm not trying to be the best there ever was.
But then it enhances your badassness when you don't use an item and you beat all the enemies.
I care? No, I just want to not die. And if I gotta use an item to do it, then you know it sucks to suck.
I mean, there's also another option which is getting good.
Yeah. You know what that option is also called?
What?
Work.
Yeah, you don't like work there?
Nah.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a you problem.
No, that sounds like you problem. No, that sounds like you problem.
What?
You calling fucking Nero dainty all the time. Community posts for Monster of the World. Maybe they will do that. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
That's one you got it. That's one. Not ready for you. Kai, it's not that serious, Nero. We'll do Monster Hunter eventually. It's not that deep.
He's like, I want Monster Hunter.
Alright.
I'm a demon hunter, so why not I find monsters instead?
Why isn't my outfit in the? They always have Uncle's outfit in there.
Yeah.
Never me. I'm a cool guy too. You'll get your time eventually, Nero.
Now you didn't see that, Let me you're not seeing this whole this whole fuckery. All right, now the satisfying part, which is that.
I don't understand satisfactory.
You don't understand a lot of things there.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, Monster Hunter. I think that's kind of more of like we would have to probably do maybe live commentary for that.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
And we don't mean live play like on Twitch. We mean live commentary, like we're in the moment recording.
Yeah. Speaking of Twitch, you should follow us at blah 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 Twitch.com.
Yeah, there's no Twitch.
Yeah, there's no Twitch. We should. I don't even know.
Oh, a green crystal.
I wonder what that does. Can you guess what it does, Derek?
It's the green chaos emerald.
Yes. That's a. Can't wait for that Sonic cameo. But yeah, and now we're entering the second boss. Which again, I think this boss. I think I only did Nero. I only used Nero with his devil bringer arm, like ability once. Like I showed it once because, yeah, this boss doesn't really show that doesn't really have that much of a window like for him using it. Yeah, do you think this is the boss fight? Just wait.
Japan and its good girls.
Yeah, Japan loves its tentacles. And its females.
Well, most people like females.
But, do you like female tentacles?
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking Japanese person.
Oh, you just offended all the Japanese people.
Good. Like, do I care?
Yeah, I don't think you do.
We live in an age where people get offended by everything. I could literally say I like Japan, and people say, you're a piece of shit, you hate everything. It's like, alright, fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people who think, oh, because I like Devil May Cry.
Oh,
yeah.
hi.
Yeah. You thought those were just the
Well, no,
enemies.
because you said that was a fight, so I knew it wasn't the fucking boss.
Yeah, that's the boss fight right there.
Cut me some slack. I'm just not big on toads.
You gotta learn to stop slobbering over everything.
Scar me for life.
You just gotta stop yelling.
Have you ever seen anything about Conquered Crab Birthday?
What?
Okay, so no. He reminds me of an enemy, like a giant shit monster.
Yeah, so here's the second boss fight that you face. And I kind of cheated a bit because, yeah, I used my double trigger just to get out that. So I'm like, yeah, no, fuck this. I don't want to be inside this food. Hey, like, call me out for that if you want. I don't give a shit. I'm like, I don't want to be inside that fucker. Do you?
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to get eaten alive by that thing?
Yeah,
I
like,
didn't think so.
if
So
I
sit in
knew-
your corner.
Like, if I knew I could get out his mouth
Or are these
with
the items? I'm guessing.
yeah, those are the items, and I was like, I could show off too, and then also like, you know, see. But I think yeah, I remember here I was like, oh, is there any option to fix the TV like problem I was having? But no, see like, so yeah, it only has the lock on and all that, so I'm like, okay, now.
Yeah, I would imagine like the game has anything to do with like, oh, my TV is dying. Oh well, you can fix it and only in DLC 4 if you go to these settings. So I was like, no, no.
Yeah. So I was seeing like maybe like if I could like turn something off. Like I know.
Wow, you two seem to be really disconnected from the angels on that fucker's head.
I know, right? Yeah, like when these ladies come out, like, well, yeah, you can do that. Where okay, so she's I showed it. So she's on the ground. If you do enough damage, you can just drag them out. And I remember, I tried to do the double trigger arm, so I could see maybe if I could do the animation or not. But I got hit by that.
You got hit by his big ass chin.
Yeah, I know. So disappointing.
And the Crimson Chin dog, he had the biggest chin on the block.
Nah, he didn't see this nigga over here.
He didn't see Mr. Coder.
He didn't see Peppa Pig's father. Or no, Peppa Pig's uncle. Yeah, and then I know with this boss, you could like you could tell he's like more like range attacks. So you could technically counter that with like your range attacks, but it takes a long time, so it's better to just go like all in, like head on. Yeah, that's one thing I forgot to do. I think I only did this, like I only finally did this, but yeah, you can actually charge the gun, the hero's gun, to do like extra damage.
Like, you know how to shoot with point
Yeah,
blank
like
in the
point
face.
blank. Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's necessary.
No, it is. Don't you love just doing it point blank? Can I do it here again? Yeah, it is. But again, yeah, on the inside that fucking thing out. This time, I just
His
did
breath probably smells like he's just
yeah.
ass.
And I think around here is when I showed
Well, the music Loki sounds like one of the, I think from Giratina's crying Pokemon.
yeah. But I mean, it does still fit with like the
It's still, no, I'm not saying it doesn't fit, I'm just saying like that's what I hear.
yeah, I do get it though.
go back to the slight little issue that happened, but hopefully everything's still now.
Yep. Alright, so...
Slight little distraction.
Yeah, just a little distraction, I think.
Guy looks like he's having a fucking freak out moment.
Yeah. So I think in a little bit, I stagger him and show him one of Nero's animation. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, fucking carries shit out of him and slams him down.
Mad boy, mad boy.
That's exactly what I think.
Niggas really beat mad.
Mad as hell. This is the point where he goes from a nice monster to a fire monster.
You would think that, but yeah, no.
I think that he's just pure.
He's just angry. He's just one
nice.
angry boy.
It's just nasty. Wait, did he say brothers?
Oh look, now Nero won't be as lonely as he used to.
Oh, that's fair. Now I've got to fight a whole herd of these things.
You think I care about your brother? I don't have a family.
At least I don't think so. I never knew my
pal.
family.
We're closed.
Well, now Nero's to realize.
Yeah. Meanwhile, that whole thing looked a little goofy.
Yeah. Of course it's fair. I mean, you always gotta fight him. Let's play.
He didn't even fight. He just said, "Yeah, fuck that," and
Yeah,
then
like-
just closed that
like,
shit.
yeah, no, I'm
and
not dealing with that
honestly,
shit.
after all the time it took to kill one, yeah, I wasn't about to fight all of them too, Nero.
Yeah. But yeah, we're about to. I believe we're about to end this footage.
I believe it's still like a few minutes, so we still got time.
Yeah. But I know, like, yeah, after this, it's the end, pretty much the end of the mission. Or I believe this cutscene that I leave in there.
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
It looks like he's about to bite his tongue off.
Yeah. But nah, that's Nero. That's Nero's doing. He's like, why you biting your tongue? Why you biting your
Stop
tongue?
hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah.
Stop hitting yourself. Nero's the type.
Yep.
No, Dante's the type.
They're both the type, honestly.
Nah, Dante is more the type.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I believe this is about the end. Like, let me see. Oh, okay. So no, I think what did I do here? I'm pretty sure I just like show. Yeah, I just kind of
was
just
going
go-
through the menu at this point.
Yeah, I pretty much just mess around with the menu. I know I don't start this this mission, but yeah, as of so far right now, what do you think of the game?
It's a game.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, I can see why people just so far enjoy it. I remember hearing that like at first there were times Nero got kind of whiny, but it was involving Kyrie. I don't.
Yeah, like there, you'll see it in that moments.
Maybe I'll see it. I don't know. Like right now where we are, it's kind of it's. For me, how I feel like when because obviously I can tell why people like. I always was kind of interested in Devil May Cry gameplay, just never got around to playing these games. To me, well, like I said, I kind of mentioned like around the beginning what my thoughts on when it came to Nero and that. It's like, and you mentioned like, yeah, they wanted to continue the series with someone new without erasing what was already there.
Yeah.
I feel like this, maybe I'll see more when I get to like when you get to the Dante part and like see like how different he is from Nero. I feel like this part of the game, like Nero, personality-wise, does not match the thing he does. Like he feels like a bit too calm and like I say calm, but I don't know. The way his actions can what he acts does not fit to me.
Yeah.
Like he seems a bit too over the top. Like in Devil May Cry 5, that's what I was looking for by the way, over the top. Devil May Cry 5, his personality is more so along Dante's, but not to the level that Dante is. So it makes sense that he would be over the top, off the walls at times. Whereas this, I don't get that over the top feeling from him. Like he seems a little bit more serious than he is in 5. Yeah. And to that, because of that, like I feel like a lot of things he does, the way he acts kind of doesn't fit with how he's playing.
Yeah, and I believe in Devil May Cry 5. That's when they finally, like, Itsuno finally realized what the fan base was like really wanted, which was over top action, like Dante's hilarious like just personality and just his kind of goofiness that goes with him, and Nero was kind of like, with Nero being his own character, kind of, you know, being somewhat like Dante, but still being himself as well.
So being
like,
something that people can play and enjoy, and yet
Yeah.
it seems realistic that he'd act the way he does.
Yeah, especially since, you know, we figured out in Devil May Cry 5, Nero's Virgil's son, so he kind of has that same personality he gets from Dante and Virgil.
Way to spoil for the viewers. That's funny.
I mean, it's not my fault that they didn't get the game, so, you know, there you go. Fuck you, everyone who didn't play the game. You should pick up Devil May Cry 5. It's a great game.
He says while sitting next to someone who doesn't have Devil May Cry 5 at all.
You at least seen it.
Yeah, I know.
So you
most
get
of
a
the people,
pass.
most of the people probably watching this have probably seen Devil May Cry. I don't think most people are going into 4 like, Devil May Cry. You know, I heard a lot of good things about it. Let me go to 4. Let me not go to 5
no.
or 1 where it started. Let me just go to 4 like that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why
go.
not? Like, sure. I did that. But,
I'm guessing the video is considering what I'm just looking at. I'm just looking at a blank screen. I'm guessing the video is done. So
yeah, so
we'll be closing this out. See you guys. Like I said, tomorrow will be Kingdom Hearts, but
yep.
I believe then tomorrow would be Friday. So I don't know. Whatever the Devil May Cry will be the day after this. All right. So
Yeah.
we'll see you guys later.
All right. See ya.